Hey folks, it's Akitsu, and I am back with another unboxing. I really wasn't planning on doing another unboxing, but I was in Five Below today, and in their wheelbarrows of new things, a $5 virtual reality viewer. Now, for those that aren't familiar, this is basically a Chinese Google Cardboard alternative. It's probably got plastic lenses inside, I'm betting. It's slip sleeve. I'm not even sure it's going to fit my phone because I have this beastie right here. It's a Galaxy Note 3, which it says it does up to a 6-inch screen, from 3.5-inch to 6-inch. So, we shall see. But, like I said, this is a $5 product. The cheapest comp on the market in Walmart is like $15. And I've been looking at those. They actually look like they might be decent quality. I already have the Viewmaster one. I bought that when it came out because I like the fact that it had the retro style and the click button to actually do things. This doesn't have an interface like that, I don't think. But it does have a head strap, which, for me, I kind of like the 360 videos on YouTube, and this would be really cool with that, because you'd be able to actually look around and stuff. And, you know, virtual reality gaming is not really that big of a thing with the mobile component. So it's not like you can put on this and, you know, expect an HTC Vive or an Oculus Rift kind of experience. This is mainly just, you know, for 3D VR. And, you know, the screen door effect I've noticed with a lot of these is really bad. So, I mean, I doubt that a $5 alternative is going to be anything better. But on the plus side, these sell for about $10, and they're all basically from China. So, to see one in the US, it is the brand Electronic Necessities. And let's see if it actually says where it's manufactured. Convert your phone into VR cinema instantly. Reference trademarks. Should not be used by children under the age of 14. Arrgh. Distributed by Five Below Merchandising Incorporated, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I always love the warning from the ultra-conservative people in California. This product contains a chemical known by the state of California to cause cancer. It seems like every chemical known to man causes cancer, according to the state of California. That's why I can't get barge glue, which is the best goddamn glue on the planet, because the frickin' idiots over there say, oh, it can cause birth defects. Well, don't sniff barge glue when you're pregnant. That's common sense. Don't go licking barge glue when you're pregnant. I'm sure all the cosplayers and crafters are agreeing with me on this. A lot of the things they say are basically just, they found that if you took a rat and covered it in barge glue, the rat got cancer. Well, guess what? The rat was also miserable, and you killed a rat. So, I mean, think about that, California. Evil. So, anyway, because I'm kind of unsure on this little product, not that I'm being deceptive, but I do like being nice about product opening when it comes to things like this. So, I'm going to open it cautiously and very nicely from the bottom with an X-Acto. Now, why am I doing this? Because I can tape up the bottom, and when they put it back on the shelf, if I do return it because it doesn't fit my phone, they will be able to resell it without me being a total jerk. Because I am not going to pay $5 for something that doesn't work for my phone. But at the same time, it may work for my phone, and if it does, I'm keeping it. I don't care if it's good or bad, it goes on the shelf of random weirdness. You know, I'm not above spending $5 on a VR headset. So, oh, they're actually pretty tricky with their packaging down here too. Just so you can see, it's underneath. I cut the little tab, but the way they tab it in there, they can tell. So they're not totally unwise to what I'm doing. But at the same time, they're kind of making it hard on themselves. So I'm doing this to try and be nice so they can easily put it back on the shelf and sell it. Which I can't do if they make it tamper-proof by putting a big tab at the bottom that you cannot fold. You know, I understand it's an anti-theft thing, but they pretty much... that new cancer smell. But they pretty much made it so that I had to tear the box a little bit. And, wow, there's like... a billion little cards of software and stuff. And there's the unit. Put that to the side for the moment. A little tiny, you can tell I haven't slept really, little tiny microfiber for cleaning. A bit of foam, probably for comfort to attach when you're doing the final setting, and an alcohol prep pad, which it'd be nice if there were instructions in there. They're probably in those little tiny cards. But, yeah. It's the first time I've seen any come with an alcohol prep pad. This might actually be a higher quality product than I was giving it credit for. Let's see. First card. Little free gifts is, psst, we love to give away free gifts. Find us on Facebook or something. Oh, Instagram. I was about to say, it looks like a shield with a big dookie in the middle of it, but yeah, that's Instagram. It's just a really badly printed card. And follow us, like us and post a photo, tag us, or comment on our... Oh, you're very needy. Mixed.co for more details if you guys want to look into that. It doesn't have any codes or anything. It's just sign up, and don't forget to tag it My Extreme with an X, because that's really 90s. Sababa. Get it on Google Play. Free VR apps for Android. Scan QR code above. Text Sababa. Text Sababa. Sababa to 313131. Okay. Or visit sababavr.com. I've never heard of Sababa, but apparently that's a thing. There's two of those, so whoever packaged this was not exactly careful when they loaded that wonderful little dookie in there. Here's the instructions. It is a nice fold out at least, but it is the same size as the other thing, and it's only one-sided. So let's see what we have to say from VR Lens Square Product Manual. If you have questions, contact the manufacturer for support. Do not return to the retailer. That's always a sign of quality. When even the retailer's like, no, don't bring that back. No, don't bring that crap back to me. Which is why I open things the way I do, because as long as you can pretend like it wasn't really opened like that, they're usually okay with it. They just want to make sure it's sellable. But place your mobile onto the VR headset, left and right. They actually put left and right to let you know. I'm not shitting you. Up here, this little picture up here. Left and right. Matching up with the left and right on your headset. Somebody special wrote these instructions. Align the center line of your mobile phone screen to the product midpoint marker and adjust the clip to hold the phone in place. That's basically what you do with the viewfinder, the Viewmaster and the cardboard as well. Adhesive foam spacers included can be placed in the phone holder to prevent the volume power buttons from being pressed on larger phones. That's a red flag. But at least they did take it into account after they manufactured it and realized it was a problem. Oh, I love these products. Adjust distance between lenses and a focal distance for best focus. That's actually nice that they have an adjustment because the Viewmaster does not. The Viewmaster just works by some kind of magic. I'm kind of afraid of it. But the fact that it doesn't have a strap is a really bad point for when you're watching 3D video and stuff. Adjust head straps for a comfortable fit. Now, it's actually got a nice looking elastic strap. It's not anything big. The lenses are surprisingly nice looking. I can't see anything. But, whoa, piece fell off already. And plastic is kind of boogered up over here on this side. So, oh, sorry about that microphone. Yeah, it's definitely not self-explanatory how you there. You see, they went through all the trouble of telling me left and right, but they didn't tell me slide the unit out from the side. Or did they, and I'm just forgetting it? No, they never said to pull the damn thing out or how to pull it out. It's got a really tight spring too for the... It's kind of sad when the spring is so tight that it feels like it's bending the plastic and the plastic may break. Now, let's see if... Whoa. Hey, holy crap. My phone actually seems to fit. I may have to take it out of the case, which my case is falling apart anyway. That's what happens when you have a minimal case on a phone and pull it off all the time. Cracks on one side and then it's gone. But yeah, loaded in the phone fine. Galaxy Tab 3. Kind of a tight fit, kind of. Yeah, I can see why they said the volume on the other buttons. It's already pushing the button. See? Just a little tiny touch and it turns it on and off. So I'm not even sure that I can use it like that. I may have to do some kung fu and flip it so that the power button is on the bottom and the volume is there, but even then that's kind of a pain in the butt. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, the whole idea of this is to test it out. So let me go to YouTube. Let me do 3D trailer. Just to get something side-by-side 3D. Force Awakens. There we go. Now, okay, yeah, the alignment is all the way at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and put my plastic cover on the end. This is for if you had a augmented reality app, I guess, for... if you needed your camera free. So I am going to go ahead, hit play, slide it in, and while I can't judge it too much, because I just put it in upside down in the first place, It's actually pretty nice. The screen door effect is still there, but it's not too bad. It's not a 3D video. It's 3D in the fact that it's actually cinematic 3D, not a 360. Yeah, and the 3D is actually nice. It lines up pretty good. The lenses aren't too bad. Screen door effect is minimal, really. You can see the pixels, but that's because I have an older phone. Yeah, it's actually pretty neat. I'd have to say, for $5, this is really impressive. It's pretty much on the money for my way I would set up. It's still got the plastic pieces on the inside. There is a couple of fingerprint smudges on the inside that I don't think I can get to, so I may have to pull it apart just to clean the inside of the lenses. But you know what? For $5, it's got a nice foam. It's actually... It's going on to Transformers Dark of the Moon. Let me... it's not really that bad, actually. Let me pull off the protective covers. Oh yeah, that's actually a lot better. I was thinking maybe the lenses were chintzy, but the lenses are pretty nice, actually. And of course, I move the lenses move really easily. I'm not sure how you can actually lock them down either. Oh. Yeah, that's actually a lot better. I mean, field of vision is actually pretty good. It cuts off the corners a little bit, but at the same time, it's very viewable. Yeah. Like I was saying, though, nice padding. Chemical that will cause cancer in California, but only if you're in California. And, nice head strap. I would put it over this, but... Oh, here's the adjusters. Yeah, the adjusters are up top. Okay, I see. I probably have to... Okay, yeah, I can adjust the field of vision. Much better, actually, yeah. Closer is nice. I have to kind of align it a little bit with the lens movers to the side, but at the same time, they're very, very easy to move around, so once you figure out what your setting is, you know, mine is as far apart as they can go. But once you figure that out, the screen door effect and everything is pretty manageable. It's a lot better than the Viewmaster, which is saying a lot. I may actually have to go back to Five Below and pick up a couple more for the rest of the family, because this is pretty impressive. Then again, their phones are completely cracked because they can't take care of them, so maybe they won't be as impressed. But, hey, $5 VR, Five Below. Not bad. Not bad at all. I do commend them. Really, really good quality product for what it is. But if you look on eBay or Amazon, you will see this design just about everywhere for $10 from China. So it's not a special design. In fact, it just rebooted my phone because I put it out of the thing and pardon me. Yeah, rebooting. But it's kind of a deal breaker with hitting the power switch like that. It didn't bother it when it was in there, so I may be able to adjust it that way, and my phone did flip it the correct way when I was doing the thing, so it doesn't matter as much to put it that one way or another. The only problem is, if I flip it over, this ridge up here is going to actually hit the volume button instead. Even if I put a cushion there, the cushion is going to push that, so don't know. Oh, actually, if I put the cushion around the button, yeah, so it's pushing on the phone. But I mean, I'm already kind of at the limit of where it'll stretch. Oh, no, actually it'll stretch a couple more millimeters. So, let's... Yeah, it'll fit at least a Galaxy Note 3, so that's not too bad. Build, it's not exactly the best. The plastic is kind of cheapy feeling, but at the same time, like I said, I have back here, just for comparison's sake, my Viewmaster, which, as nice as it is, with the little side thing for doing the buttons, and the fact that you don't have to adjust anything, it is basically the same Google Cardboard kind of design. So, and it's actually a little more primitive for the fact that it doesn't adjust focal length and it doesn't adjust anything. It just does what it wants to do, and by some miracle it actually works with my eyes, but I have heard from other people that it doesn't. So, and the lenses are actually much smaller on this, but the fact that you can see through this means you never have to take off that other piece if you do have an augmented reality. The only problem is really the lack of a strap. So if I was watching, say, a 3D VR kind of experience, or a 360 VR, I have to hold it to my head the entire time I'm watching. Which, if you're watching a movie, you don't want to hold up here. If you're watching a 3D video where you have to spin around, you really don't want to have your hands up all the time, because you want to make sure you're not bumping into anything. And the plastic here, the rubber, it's kind of that icky, like, mad scientist rubber from, the gloves. It's not really something that's going to stay nice the more you use it, so I really don't know why they picked that. It's not part of the original Viewmaster design, so... This I got on clearance, not clearance, but on sale for $20. $20, the plastic is much nicer, it's got better materials, that's all fine. But at the same time, it does the exact same thing as the other one, and it has more of a screen door effect than that one did, because it's got smaller lenses. So, which is better? That's up to you, really. But at the same time, I would have to say, I would prefer the cheaper one, because if I break it, I don't care. With this, the only real innovation it has is this button, and there's not much you really need to hit if you load up a playlist or something like that and you just want it for video. If you're playing games, this actually worked really good with InMind VR and a couple of the other ones where all you're doing is shooting. That's fine, but there's not that many out there that are really worth playing. least not last time I checked. So, for gaming, I would go with the Viewmaster, but for $5, go to Five Below. What else can I say? I can say I did not sleep at all last night. So, I went to the car dealership this morning, and what was supposed to be 20 minutes of paperwork ended up being 2.5 hours of paperwork and another hour and a half of instruction on how to use all the bells and whistles in the car. My father's happy. Of course, I come home and he goes, "Can you load up some Fallout mods for me?" It's like, really? After what I've been through all day? No. I'm going to go to sleep early. I'm going to pass out. I went in to load up my own Fallout mods. I said, oh, yeah, I'm just going to go to sleep. So, this has just been a quick little unboxing review. So far, I would have to say I am pleasantly surprised. I still have no idea what the alcohol pad is for. Really? He gave me a microfiber and an alcohol pad. There's no instructions on an alcohol pad. If I use this and I destroy the lenses because I used it on the lens and I'm not supposed to because you wanted me to clean the plastic or something before I stuck the thing on, that's not cool. So, I don't know if I'm going to use that. Microfiber, it's kind of a cheapy microfiber, but hey, microfiber is microfiber, and it will clean your lenses rather nicely. I'll have to pick off the white plastic and see if I can actually get to the other side of the lenses that have fingerprints on it from the manufacturing, but hey, that's okay, because I'm genuinely surprised that the quality of the video looked as good as it did in 3D. It had pixelation, but keep in mind this is a Galaxy Note 3, which at this point is several years old, several versions behind, and a lower screen resolution than most people have. So, if you have a newer phone, I would say it'd probably work out really good for you. If you have a smaller phone, I don't know about that, because as is, well, I guess it did zoom in enough that you would be able to get the full frame on the smaller screen, maybe. I can probably try it out on my mother's phone, but it's cracked and broken, and with the way that spring is, I really don't want to put any tension on that screen, because it might just break it. So, we'll see. Anyway, this has been Akitsu. I'm rambling at this point, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out.